Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. So today I want to share with you about Pisces energy. We just entered Pisces season. It's from the end of February into March. It's the last sign of the zodiac. And I'm creating this because it's kind of a follow-up to the video I created about Virgo. Pisces is the opposite of Virgo, and there's so much that we can learn. For anyone who has Pisces in their chart, Pisces sun sign, like when your birthday is, or your moon sign, but especially for Pisces North Node, meaning that we are meant to learn in this life journey how to embody Piscean traits, how to leave our Virgo ways behind, or at least release the shadow aspects and step into Pisces. We're in Pisces season, so this is the perfect time to be in the energy, feel it, and I'm just excited to share these things that I've learned with you. So you guessed it, your girl has a North Node in Pisces. The first thing you want to know about Pisces energy is that they're a water sign. So Pisces is a water sign. Water is associated with your emotions, feminine energy. It's very flowy, it's changeable, mutable. Pisces is all about feeling your emotions deeply. They're highly sensitive, a very beautiful sign. And there's three main things that I want to share with you. When I think of Pisces, I think of the dreamer. So they're constantly in a daydreamy type of energy. And this means literal dreams as well. I remember 3 years ago in Pisces season was the first time that I had my first lucid dream. So Pisces is the closest to the spiritual realm, the astral realm in a way. And a lucid dream, for those that don't know, you are aware that you're dreaming while you're in the dream, but you are awake in the dream. You're able to consciously make decisions, choices, and do things in the dream. So I stood on my head. I interacted with another person and it feels so real. Like you can decide what to do in the dream and you know you're dreaming. It's really cool. So lucid dreaming is heavy Pisces energy and just being very dreamlike and bringing your dreams into reality. So whereas Virgo energy is super practical, it's an earth sign, so it's the things you can see. Pisces is the opposite. It's the unseen, the things you can't see but that you can feel and that you can imagine. They're visionaries and they are seen through the illusions on earth, so they're highly spiritual. And this is the energy that you want to move into, is releasing this idea of reality and tapping into higher dimensions and opening your mind, freeing yourself to realize that, well, for one, we're all energy anyways, and so what can we truly even perceive of? Everything is moving. We might think something is physical on earth and real and tangible. That's the Virgo energy, the earth energy. But Pisces is seeing deeper and more expansive, but also a bit elusive. So you don't want to fall into getting too lost in the dream world and not grounding into reality. So that's the shadow aspect of Pisces, is just staying in the dream world and not forgetting about life on earth, because we are here on earth. We're a soul in a body having an earth experience, and so you just don't want to, it's hard for them to be in the body. And so if you're highly spiritual, you probably have Pisces placements and they're very beautiful, super artistic. Think of creating something out of nothing. Feminine energy, creative energy. They're the most creative sign. Your Chris Brown, like all the amazing artists of our time, they are Pisces, like guaranteed, or have Pisces placements for sure, because they're just connected to the spiritual realm, so connected to God, the creative energy, source and spirit. So that's why, since they're so sensitive, they're able to connect with people. So everyone loves Pisces for the most part. they have this very warm, friendly energy, and they're super romantic as well. So when you're talking about Pisces energy, you're talking about the romantic and, you know, if people fall in love with them. But one thing I've noticed about Pisces, you guys, all my boyfriends always end up being Pisces. Like, there's so much meaning behind everything, like I was telling you guys in all of my astrology videos. When you look at your birth chart, you're able to connect the dots. The more that you learn about astrology, there's so much purpose behind how you were designed and the soulmates you encounter in your life. And so I always fall in love with the water sign because it's my perfect balance, right? So it's so fun and interesting to learn about these placements. But Pisces energy is romantic and it's sensitive, and they sometimes hide their emotions because they feel so deeply. And yeah, so it's also the last sign of the zodiac. So it's like they have already, that's why they're so wise, because they've already went through everything. This is not their first lifetime, like especially a Pisces sun or moon sign. And yes, they're bringing a lot of wisdom on earth. They have a lot of things to share. Pisces can be pretty mysterious as well. They're represented by the moon card in tarot. So what's hidden, you're not able to see it. What are they thinking, right? They're dreaming. They're in the astral realm. They're doing something. They're not on earth. Their mind is somewhere else. Their spirit is somewhere else. And so yeah, so it's definitely opposite of Virgo, like we talked about. They're not practical. They're free. And that's another thing about Pisces is it's a very free energy. I guess the problem could be blending in, like absorbing too much. They have such big hearts and they're such empaths that they're able to absorb other people and kind of take on their identity in a sense, and that can get confusing. And so they probably need like a lot of alone time to be able to decipher who they are versus who is other people. But they're constantly serving and they're the healers. Virgo is also a healer of the zodiac, but in a practical sense. And so sometimes like doctors or they're helping people in a practical sense. Pisces is helping, but more on a spiritual sense. So they're healing through their energy. Their energy alone is super healing when they're in alignment, when they're in their heart space. But a shadow aspect of Pisces energy, so be careful of this during this season, is escapism. Because it's so sensitive, because it's so in tune with emotions, sometimes life on earth can get heavy, and so they're prone to escapism and maybe smoking weed or drinking, addictions in general, escaping reality. Remember, because they're not really about the earth plane, they're spiritual. So any type of addiction, just be careful for that in Pisces season. Be careful of escapism. And that's why you want to balance everything. We can learn from every sign. So what Pisces can learn from Virgo is grounding and like letting life be a little bit boring or mundane sometimes, just doing the tasks that you need to do to be organized on earth and steadfast and things like that. Because naturally Pisces just wants to be free, and they're like water. They're here, they're over there, they're everywhere. And that's okay. It's like in their nature. So this is Pisces energy, and I'm still constantly learning about it, because remember, whatever your north node is what your soul is meant to embody throughout your life. So you're not going to get it overnight. It's meant to be a gradual process, and you want to learn about this in your own chart to see who should you gravitate towards, who can you learn from, what are your strong suits, which would be the opposite Virgo, and then what do you need to move into? What aspects should you learn to embody, which for us would be Pisces. So Pisces, I love you. You are so creative, ethereal, dreamy, romantic. When you look at a Pisces, you can just get lost in their eyes. It's like they're otherworldly, and they make you feel just like, what? Are they real? Like, that's the energy that they have. Just very calm and serene, like water, and just calming, right? And so they are beautiful balance to like a fire sign, because they can put out that fire with their water. They're healing, or to the earth, they're replenishing the earth with the water, right? And so it's amazing to learn about these aspects in our own chart, but it also helps you to understand other people even more. So if you have your North Node is in Pisces, a little small thing you can do to start moving into more of a free energy, because you're moving from Virgo into Pisces. Try something simple. It's hard for me to do. Virgos, we love our list. Like, we love to be organized. It's very important to us, and it's very like calming to us. Like, that's just what we like to do. Okay, so the extreme is like neurotic or OCD or whatever, frantic. But for me, I just see it as like, no, I like to be organized. So to move into your Pisces energy, try going to the store without a list. And I'm like, it's hard to do because Pisces are free, they're flowing. Perfectionism is something Virgo can struggle with, but what I've learned from Pisces energy is just to be free, just to let it flow, just whatever comes out, being in the flow, messing up. You don't have to be perfect all the time. So that's something I'm definitely learning. So it's very beautiful. And that's why I know, like 15 years ago, I got this tattoo. Like, it says like be free, and now I know that it was my own spirit telling me like of what I'm meant to embody on this earth. So I hope this video helped you in some way. Beautiful Pisces energy. Drop me a comment, let me know about your placements. I'm sending you love and healing and power on your journey. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in my next video.